Yo, what is up, guys? It is Royal Stoners here, and welcome back to another Storytime video. In today's video, I'm joined with my homies Romeo, Shady, and Casper. Y'all guys say what's up.
What's good, mate?
What's
Yo.
good?
Oh.
I'm gonna be telling a story about my best acid trip ever. This shit's pretty fucking crazy. I don't know what y'all are gonna be saying. What are y'all gonna be telling?
I'm telling a story about whiskey.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this. Is it the time you and Casper got whiskey?
Yeah. Before anything else, bro, we gotta take a bone rip for the boys.
Oh yeah, we fucking do, bro. I almost forgot.
Facts.
If y'all got some weed right now, spark up, man. I gotta pack me a fucking bowl real quick. Where is my guide?
Here we go. I took a fat ass rip, bro. There we go. I think I'm dying now. Oh, I'm gonna be telling the story about the time I ran from the cop station.
I've only ever ran from the cops one time. That shit was weird.
Shit, I only ran from him once, and it was scary.
Yeah, it really is, bro.
It was wild, man. You know, I'm like a little. I guess I'm like sly by my shit.
I try to be
And
sly too, bro, but sometimes they catch me slipping.
they do, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell my story first, and then I don't know who's gonna go next, but we'll find out. But I don't really remember how this day began, but me, Daniel, Johnson, and Cody were hanging out this day. It was really fucking awesome. It was lit. We went to the skate park this day, like every time we take acid, and bought from my dude. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We met up with my acid plug at the park. We got 4 tabs, so one of us, so we could all take one for all of us. And they were paper tabs, they were white. And when we got them, we were excited as fuck, dude. It was like Christmas, man. Our plan was we were going to take acid and go swimming in Daniel's pool. His pool was a pretty decent size now, like, when you take acid, and when you're on acid in that pool, it feels like an ocean, and like it gets way bigger. Your field of view gets like fucked up on acid. But anyways, we head to Daniel's house after getting the shit. And when we got there, we cut up our tabs. We each put one on our tongue. It was around like 2:15 at this point. So when we took them, we were like, okay, let's go on a fucking walk. While we were walking, we were all just like chatting and fucking having a good time. And we were laughing, making jokes. And Daniel goes, man, this shit might be fake because it's taking so long to kick in. We were walking for like 30 minutes at this point. And Cody was like, don't talk on the acid, man. Don't say that shit. The acid's gonna kick your ass now. And it really did. It took like an hour to kick in. That shit took a while. But while we were walking, it starts to creep up on all of us. Like you get the little jolt in your spine and everything in your body just starts feeling weird. And your field of view starts, your FOV starts getting bigger. And Johnson is like walking around looking at the trees and shit. And we're all looking at flowers and fucking nature, and we decide we're tripping balls, so it's time to head back. And on our way back, we stopped at a bridge thingy on the sidewalk, and under it there was like this rain drain, like you know where they collect, like where they, fuck, I don't know how to explain it, but there was a bunch of overgrown plants there and shit, and we stared at it for a long ass time, man. Like it looked like a fucking Amazon forest. Like I swear to God, that shit was crazy. But after we were looking at that shit, we just headed back to Daniel's house. We walked there. It took like maybe fucking 20 minutes because we were tripping. And when we got there, we were fucked up, dude. The walls were breathing. The ceiling was moving in like river patterns. You could see faces in the popcorn ceiling. And we were like, okay, let's go now. Let's go swimming. It's time to go swimming. Now, when we got in that pool, bro, it was like a different fucking world. We were floating around, and every time we'd float near each other, we'd stare in each other's soul. Like, and that shit is weird while tripping balls, looking at somebody's eyes. Like, you can just see everything. And like you can like telepathically hear shit. It's just weird. But I floated by Cody and told him, bro, this shit is fucking crazy. And he has goggles on. And he was like, bro, you gotta put these on and look at the clouds. And I was like, why? I was like, why the fuck? I was like, why? And he was like, dude, just do it. Trust me. And I was looking, I did it. I put on the goggles, right? And I swam around for a minute. And then I got up and looked at the clouds. And it was like the weirdest thing ever. Like, dude, I was seeing faces and letters and numbers in the clouds. Like, I saw a fucking elephant. I saw all different types of animals, like a fucking owl. I saw the Baphomet thing in the clouds, and it was fucking crazy. It was the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, this acid was the strongest acid I'd ever taken. And at some point in the pool, Johnson and Daniel started fighting, but, like, not really fighting. It was just, like, funny. It was, like, jokes and shit. And Johnson would, like, keep on fucking with Daniel and wouldn't quit following him and shit. And Daniel kept saying, like, stop, just quit following me, bro. I want to be alone. Quit following me. Because Johnson kept on following him, man. And Daniel was by himself one point, looking over the edge of the pool at the grass and trees and shit. And I floated near him to see what he was doing. And he looked at me and goes, dude, I'm breathing with the grass. And then he looks back at the grass and trees, and I look at the grass, and I got consumed in the fucking trip, bro. I was literally breathing in sync with the visuals. Like, the grass was breathing and the trees were breathing, and I was breathing at the same time with it. And everything was, like, in fractals in the grass and shit. And I could see, like, these little, like, patterns and stuff in all of the, like, the tree bark and the grass. It was so fucking crazy, dude. And Johnson started following Daniel again, and Daniel was like, dude, just fucking stop, please let me be alone, because Johnson was being pretty fucking annoying. But it's all good. He was tripping balls, right? And we were all just trying to grab Johnson away from Daniel, and Cody was trying to. He was grabbing on him, trying to get him away from Daniel. But Johnson was not fucking having it. He kept on swinging on us and, like, fucking actually hitting us and shit, and, like, trying to get to Daniel. But Cody got him away for a little bit. Like, just for a little bit, though. He always came back. And Cody started watching the sky. We both did. And at some point, Daniel's dad drove up, I think. I don't know. I think I was tripping. I was at my peak at this point. And his grandma came out, too. And I was fucking tweaking, bro. I thought we were finna get in trouble. And we were all just, like, floating around and shit. Daniel and them didn't even notice they were out there. Because, like, I don't know. I might have been tripping. Daniel said something like, I've seen this before. And, like, everything in my head just went, like, holy fuck. Like, it broke the fourth wall. Like, I was convinced we were in one of Daniel's memories. And I saw his dad, like, cutting the grass in slow motion. Keep in mind, he had just drove up. Like, how would he be cutting the grass? And I saw his dad come out the house, too. Like, I saw his dad cutting the grass and go along to the side of the house. And then I saw him come out the house with his grandma. And they were talking and shit. And I really don't know if this happened, but it was fucking insane. I swear to God, I saw that shit. After thinking I was in a memory, we hung out in the pool for a little while, tripping balls. And it was like, we got out and we were hanging out in his house for a while, and it was nighttime. And I was chilling on Daniel's couch, like, staring at the TV. I don't remember what we were watching. It was weird, though. I think we were watching Rick and Morty. Yeah, we were watching Rick and Morty. And I was laying on his couch, and Daniel comes up to me, right? And there's these deers on his wall that, like, stare at the couch. And he tells me that the deers are watching. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And he just walks away. And, like, for the rest of the night, I was just, like, paranoid a little bit. Because I was like, holy fuck, what if, like, people are watching me? But, yeah, the rest of that night is a big blur for me. And, I think me and Johnson broke a bottle in the street that night. But I don't really remember much. I went to sleep and woke up the next day feeling fucking refreshed. Y'all can tell y'all story times now. I'm done.
Who's going next?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
I'm not
I
sure.
ain't got a story time ready yet, so you know.
I'll go next. Alright, this is about,
This
me
one
and,
sucks. I hate him for saying this.
So this is about me and, Casper. And we were gonna go get whiskey, but we had some fucking fat motherfucker steal it for us at Walmart. So we went to Walmart, had the fat motherfucker go steal it. We got it. Walking back to my house. As soon as we get up there, he had it tucked in his jacket. And I look over, and all I see is a shiny bottle go flip from his jacket down to the floor, shatter. And Casper was in total shock and just stared at the floor at the broken bottle for like 3 minutes. And I was just laughing my fucking ass off. But yeah. And then my little brother came out. He was like, oh my god, fucking alcohol. And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you don't smell shit. And I went to go in there. I was like, hey, you fucking son of a bitch. And then he tried snitching on us. And that didn't work out because snitches get stitches, bitches.
That's so fucking quick.
That was quick, but that was good.
That was a good story.
You gotta tell your story now, Shady.
You know, I just woke up, you know, smoked a little bit of weed. And then I hit my homeboy up. I'm going to call him Jared. I hit him up. And I was like, yo, what's the plans for today? And he was like, yo, swing by, I got a doobie. And I was like, all right, bet. Well, there was always this spot we went to, and there was a church, an abandoned church. And we went over there, and we broke into it again, and we was smoking. And we was like, yo, let's go look around for something to get, you know what I mean? And we went over to this little barn piece, and we saw this Forerunner. It was like side by side, and we jump in this bitch and the keys in it, we take off, and we get like close to my house, and we park it at this cemetery. And well, I'll take him back home, and I'm chilling. I'll take a couple Adderall, and I'm tripping out, I'm tweaking, and I'm calling him, and I'm like, yo, what happens if there's a tracker on it and all that? And he's like, well, go get rid of it. And I go down there the next morning. It's about 9. I go up there and I get it out. As soon as I'm pulling onto the road, there's like 2 cop cars. Then there's an SUV. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm gassing this shit, and I'm on the phone with my homie, and He's like, oh shit. And I finally get away from him, but I crash into this farmer. Like, I hit a dead end in the road, and I crashed into this pile of shit, chicken shit, that was in the farmer's shit. It totaled the shit. Well, I jump out, and cops are right behind me, and I'm running. Then I get to this point where it was like a cliff into this water, and it was like a cow field. And I jump off there, and I finally fucking get out of it. I run about 5 miles, man, to get to the highway, and I called my dad, and I was like, yo, come get me. You know what I mean? I fucked up. And he was like, nah, hung up. And I called my nana. She came, got me, man. Brought me all the way to her house, and we chilled, shit, and then I came home, you feel me, and smoked.
I would've been fucking freaking out, bro.
No cap, I was.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah, bro.
Stealing the whole ass fucking ATV or whatever it's called.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Casper, you got your story now, man?
Oh, I got one. Hold on, I got one.
What were you throwing?
He's got one. Got one. Which one?
I want to hear about the greened out.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
All right, bet.
It was dispensary weed. It don't have to be in the best of.
No, it's not gonna be in the best of detail. It ain't gonna be nowhere near.
Man, I can help you out, bro.
All right, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, y'all can both tell it.
Yeah, since we were both there.
Yeah.
Hey, you started off the
Alright. So me and Casper, I invited him over to my house, and I was like, "Yo, bro, he's got a bong. Smoke this bitch."
It was a mystery package too. I remember that.
And I waited for him to come over when we opened it together.
Yeah, that was awesome, bro.
And got the bong, and I was like, "Yo, bro, we should hit this bitch." And he hit it, bro. Took a fat
It
ass.
took me a while to hit it though.
Yeah, bro. You're like, "Oh my god, bro! Oh fuck, damn!"
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to hit.
You're like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, then you took the fattest fucking womp. You womped it, man. And then
This shit killed me.
you fucking coughed and coughed and coughed. And then we went downstairs. You're chilling in this chair. And all of a sudden you hiked up and started like,
Yeah,
and I'm like, nah, trash cans that way. And you're running to the bathroom. This is at my old house. I had a bathroom downstairs in my room.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And he ran to the bathroom, and he was so fucking close to throwing up on me.
It was right next to it because as soon as I got out of the chair, I started puking, bro.
Yeah, and then he started puking on the floor, and then I was high as fuck. You puked all over the fucking bathroom, but I did clean it up while I was high as fuck.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
and then your mom, the OG man, she
Yeah.
came downstairs. She's like, he needs to go home. He threw up one more time. Because how many times I throw up? Because we get so fucked up, bro.
Bro, you threw up like 7 times.
I know. Oh, should we throw 2 into it or 1?
So 2 and 2.
All right. See, remember the one we were sitting in your backyard in the chair,
Yeah.
and we were like, we smoked like a bunch of joints and shit, and I just started throwing.
We smoked like 6 joints back to back.
Yeah, and then we went outside, got the lawn chairs, we're just chilling.
Yeah, we were chilling in the backyard. And then, bro, you looked at me. You're like, yo, bro, I don't feel so good, man. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? You're like, I'm about to throw the fuck up, bro. And I'm like,
No, I
what?
remember that shit like it's yesterday, bro.
And I was like, what? And you're like, nah, bro.
I just leaned over and just started puking.
You leaned over, you're like, bah. I'm like, god damn, you weren't lying. I legit thought you were just playing.
That shit was hilarious, man.
I legit was so fucking shocked. I was like, yo, this dude is just you fell with me, man. And then just leaned over and started throwing the fuck up. I was like, yo, bro, this shit is not serious. This shit is serious.
I was throwing up for so long, bro. That shit hurt.
Bro, yeah. Remember that time I threw up a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Off that one hitter, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
That thing's green, bro.
But you're right behind me, and I was on the wall, and I went, bleh! And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, man, that was fucking good times, man.
Yeah, that sounds like some fun ass times, bro.
Well, those are some stories, man.
That was fucking epic, bro. Thank y'all for being in my story time. I appreciate it, man.
Good time.
No problem, man.
This shit's
Oh,
epic.
Hell yeah.
No cap.
But yeah, guys, that's the end of this story. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. I make story times like, every fucking day. I try to at least.
Yes, sir.
Now I do. But I used to like take breaks, like month breaks and shit. But I'm back at it now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
420 all day, every day.